Good morning, boys and girls. I'm outside the classroom and I just had to show you our beautiful tulip garden. If you hadn't had a chance, or maybe if you're taking a walk, you might be able to come up and take a look at the outside in our beautiful pre-K garden. All the tulips that we have been waiting for all winter, here they are. And sure enough, sitting right there inside the tree is our little troll among the beautiful purple tulips. So spring has sprung in pre-K, and I'm going to head inside to the classroom now, and we're going to do... Morning, boys and girls. I hope you enjoyed seeing the tulips outside. I was so surprised and amazed at how beautiful they had all bloomed, and I was so happy that I could take a picture and send it to you. So now I'm back inside the classroom, and I thought it would be a nice idea for us to sit down for a moment, say hello to each other, and learn our new letter of the week. So why don't you take a moment to sit crisscross applesauce somewhere, either or sit on a chair, wherever you are, at the table, in the kitchen, in the dining room, wherever you might be, and spend some time with me today so we can say hello and learn a little bit about our new letter V. So let's take a moment to say hello like we always did when we sat in circle time. Well, hello to everyone, and how are you today? We come to our circle time to laugh and sing and play. And when you're up, and when you're down, and when you're only halfway up, you're neither up nor down. So roll your hands so slowly, and roll them oh so fast, and give yourself a clap, 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 and fold them in your lap, lap, lap. So now that we've said hello and we're sitting down and relaxed, I would like to let you know what day of the week it is. So we've been going through the days and we've been talking about the weather and what it's like, and we're going to start with the new month. And I don't even know if we've talked about this new month, even though it's almost over. It's the month of April, and just before we left we talked about how April showers bring May flowers, and we've had a lot of rain lately. It's been a little gray and cloudy. It hasn't really been awfully sunny. But we need that rain in order for our flowers to bloom. And sure enough, those tulips got a lot of water and they look beautiful outside. So today is Monday. It's the first day of the school week or the work week right after the weekend. So today is Monday and the month is April. And the day is the 20th of April. So let's see if we can count to 20. I'm pretty sure you'll remember how to do that. Are you ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So that's right. Today is Monday, April the 20th, and the year is 2020. And for this whole week, for the 5 days that we're going to be talking and watching videos and getting together on Wednesday and Friday, we're going to be learning all about the letter V. So you received some worksheets, and this is one of them that you received. So if you have a minute, you can take out your worksheet, or you can watch along, and at the end of the video, you can take your V sheet out, whatever you're comfortable doing. So this is the V sheet that we're going to be working on this morning, and it's the sheet with the big capital V and the lowercase v, and some vegetables on the page. And then there'll be 2 rows of capital and lowercase v that we're going to be working on today. So the first thing we want to do is think about the sound that V makes. So V makes only one sound because it's a consonant. It's not like the vowels that we've learned, A, E, I, O, and U. V just makes the V sound. So in order to make that sound, I need to use my bottom lip and my teeth, V, and drop my jaw, V, V, V. And V starts words like vase, violet, and viper. So I'm going to write the capital V right here on the page. And remember, just like every time we write, we always start at the top. So I'm going to write a capital V, and I'm going to start at the solid line. I'm going to take the V, and a V is just 2 lines. One that goes down here, and I stop, and then I go back up. So a V is just 2 lines, but those lines are slanted, and they meet right here at the bottom. Lowercase v is kind of easy too. It's just a smaller version of the capital V. So I'll write a lowercase v right next to it. a slanted line. So I go down and then back up. And those are my V's. And we'll be able to practice them together after I read the story. So I'm going to read you a story called Vera Viper's Valentine. And while I'm reading the story, I really want you to listen for any words that begin with the v sound. If you find one that you like, hold on to that word. And then maybe if we do a word web, you can send me the V word that you came up with. Vera Viper's Valentine. Vera Viper and Victor Viper were best friends. Every Sunday, Vera would visit Victor. Vera and Victor would play volleyball and watch videos. I hear some V words in there. Sometimes they would go for a drive through the valley. Vera and Victor liked to stop in the village for vanilla ice cream cones. One Sunday, Vera Viper knocked on Victor's door. "Vera, I cannot visit you today," said Victor. "I am very, very busy." The next Sunday, Victor was still very busy. And the Sunday after that, too. Vera Viper was very, very sad. "I don't think Victor wants to be friends anymore," Vera said. The next Sunday, Vera stayed home. She watched videos, but it wasn't any fun without Victor. Then there was a knock at Vera's door. It was Victor. Victor handed Vera a big red Valentine. "I'm sorry I haven't been able to visit," said Victor. "I have been busy making this Valentine." Victor read Vera the verse on the Valentine. "Thank you, Victor," said Vera. "I am very glad you are my best friend. Roses are red, violets are blue. I'm very glad I have a best friend like you." Then Vera and Victor played volleyball. They watched videos. They drove through the valley. On the way home, Vera and Victor stopped in the village for vanilla ice cream cones. And that Sunday, Vera was the happiest viper in the whole world. So on the back, let's get ready to do the V cheer. You can say it after me. V is for Viper. And Valentine, too. V is for delicious. Vegetable stew. V is for violin. Village and vase. V is for van. And vacation days. Hooray for V. Big and small. The very, very best letter of all. Hooray for V. So there's our V story, and I heard a lot of words that began with the V sound. So I'm just going to begin and put our capital and lowercase v into our word web. And remember how we did that? We just put a little circle. Kind of looks like a cloud, but we like to call it a web. Maybe I'll switch markers too. I'll use red. So let's try to think of some V words that we heard, or maybe V words that you might know already. Let's think. I know one. The name of the vipers. One was Vera, and remember, If we're talking about someone's proper name, we're going to give her a capital V. So Vera starts with V, and I'm going to give her a capital V. And so does Victor. Victor also starts with a capital V because it's his proper name. So you can see that one. Can we think of anything else? Valentine. I'll put Valentine over here, and Valentine would be a lowercase v. And I know you probably have a lot of other words that begin with V, and you could just send them to me if you'd like. Or you can make your very own V word web. So remember, we always put the capital and lowercase V's, the letters together, and then we just put a little fluffy cloud, or we like to call it a web, and coming off of those clouds will be all the words that you can think of that begin with that sound. And this week we're working on V, which makes the V sound. So next we have our worksheet. So I want you to sit down and make sure that you're sitting nice with your belly up to the table and your hands up on the table wherever you might be sitting. And take out your worksheet, and you're going to write your name up on top. And I wrote Mrs. Daly on there. And when you have some time, you can start coloring the 3 vegetables that are on the top of the page. And vegetables is a word we can add to our word web because vegetables begins with the V sound. And vegetables, well, there's all different kinds of vegetables. And some of my favorite are right here on this page. So there's broccoli, which I colored green, and there's lettuce, which I colored light green, and then of course there's carrots, which we colored orange. So you can color those vegetables if you'd like, and if you want to change colors, that's fine too. And then I'm going to just take my marker, and I'll use green, and I'm going to start on the very first line, which is your capital V's. And remember, following the arrows, we always start at the top whenever we write our letters and numbers. And V is just 2 lines connected down at the bottom. So I'm going to start at the top and go down and then go back up. And see how I'm taking my time to do that? Put my marker right there and I connect those dots. I go very slow. And then I'm going to move to the next one. One more left. Down and up. And I'm going to look and I'm going to say I did a pretty good job. And I'm going to see which one I like the best. And I think I like my last one the best. So I'm going to circle that because that was my favorite one. And I'm going to do my lowercase v's now. It's the same 2 lines, but just a little bit smaller than the capital. So I'm going to start again at the top in the middle of the tickle line. Down and up. Down and up. And I'm going real slow, making sure I connect those dots. And you can really take your time too. I'm going to look and see which one I like the best. I think I like the second to last one the best. And I'm going to circle that. And there's some extra space on the bottom if you wanted to write some. Or you could even turn the page over and draw something that begins with the letter V. And I know you guys love to color on the back of your worksheets. So I just thought of another word and something might be really fun to color, and that's a volcano. I'm going to write volcano in green on our word web. A volcano. Now, a volcano might be fun to color on the other side too, if you want to take some time to do that. So, we learned a little bit about the letter V and the sound that it makes, and I was going to ask you a trick question. What do you think the letter V would look like in sign language? Think about that for a minute. See if you can remember some of the other letters that we've done in sign language. But do you think a V might look like this? And you're right, it does. This is what V is in sign language. Take your 5 fingers, fold down your pinky, ring man, and your thumb, and it makes the letter V, the 2 lines that connect in the bottom. That's sign language for V. So I hope you enjoyed the lesson today and the story about Vera Viper's Valentine. And if you didn't have your worksheet, no worries, you can do it afterwards, or just watch the video again and do it with me a second time. So have a wonderful day today. I hope you enjoyed seeing the Valentines, and I look forward to seeing everyone on Wednesday when we're going to actually see each other and talk and be able to talk to each other a little bit and say hello. So enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye.